It's time for Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Live, and it comes your way next. California-born right-hander is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Settling in now, Trevor Story. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here and even 90 degrees. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Flaherty, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Bader is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Stepping in, Josh Fuentes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Two and one. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Charlie Blackmon would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Here's Colton Wong now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Edman is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Wong on at first, nobody out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Hit back toward the mound, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Brad Miller, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch.
Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Story is under it.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Dexter.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dexter Fowler. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Fouled away. He fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
19, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Blackmon is retired, and there's 1 away. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-1 the count to Pillar. Now a knuckleball that's on the ground to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
1-0 count. The pitch. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Fowler is under it, and he makes the catch. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ronald Acuna stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
First pitch, 106.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Grounded up the first baseline. The 1-2. Acuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. He stays alive, still 2-2. He's ready now. The pitch swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Darvish a check on first. Runner back safely. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out, and the offering. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now here's the pitch.
No, that's high.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Three and 0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed. Strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch,